All right. Good morning, Speedgaming 5. My name is Fortify. I'm going to be doing comms today for this race between Arkandy and Hobbit. This should be a pretty exciting race. Arkandy coming in second place in the any percent tournament from a few months back. Hobbit being a very exciting runner. So um, the runners are going to be ready and up in a bit right here, and then we'll be on our way in this race. All right, and now we are counting down now, so should be starting any second. There we go. So this is going to be again. This is all bosses, no major glitches. So going to be starting off very similar to any percent, slight deviation here and there to account for the bosses that you do have to fight during the course of the run. One of those bosses is at the very start of the run, technically speaking. So the first deviation that you'll see for this race is the runner going to the first enemy of the game, broken enemy that you usually skip in both and 1. Ooh, Arc going left. Okay. Not sure if that's something that he's recently started doing, or if that's just turned into a preference for him. And Hobbit makes it through the early cloak pseudos now, just a little bit after Ark. Ark with a pretty good phase 1 Corp fight. Ooh, gets hit on the by the tail. Alright. Arkandy grabbing the Phantom Cloak now. Hobbit not far behind. Looking to be a relatively close early game.
Uploading data.
Ooh, that mash on Ark. Yeah, Ark is one of the premier mashers of this game by far. Coming from someone with a very, very good mash, Ark's definitely very, very good. Both runners get that coyote jump. I can't think. Early in the morning problems. Coming up to this next trick, one of the reasons that we do early cloak is because it does let us do 2 different tricks in Artaria that make Artaria exponentially faster than the original charge first method. This is one of them. Arkandy having a little bit of an issue. Hobbit does get the trick first try. Arkandy not far after that. So Hobbit does have a small lead at the moment. You never know what's going to happen in a race setting like that. Ooh, but Hobbit has an issue with getting up the water platform skip. Arkandy does not. Arkandy takes a very small lead once again. Grabs the charge beam. It's got to be like a 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds separating the runners at the moment. Yeah, I could have sworn that Ark went right during the 80% tournament. But again, I digress.
Uploading data.
Head into this second trick now for the faster Artaria. This Magus skip, activating the Emmy. Arkandy gets it first try. Hobbit gets its second try, does go for that setupless, setup, and then fails it. Gets it a second try though. Arc is going for this plant kill, and doesn't get the true plant, but is able to slide under it. Ooh, Hobbit accidentally, not accidentally per se, but gets a wall kick, so he'll have to jump over it. Got an 854 spider magnet for Arkandy. Looks to be a 909, 910 for Hobbit. So 15-ish seconds or so right now for the runners. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I were Hobbit and in a position of racing a runner like Arkandy, 15 seconds, probably a little bit more now, because of that incident with the magnet. Hate when that magnet does that. I'll take being 15-20 seconds down on Arkandy after the end of Artaria, and not a big chunk more, you know? Hobbit in a good position, especially considering he was leading for a small bit. The damage boost from Arkandy. Hobbit will be taking his up now as well. Ooh. Unfortunate. Ooh, doesn't get the second try. These plies can be really finicky. Oh, this is unfortunate. You hate to see it. Yeah, those this is why the setup is one of the biggest parts of the damage boost. That really sucks for Hobbits. It's happened to all of us though. Hobbit heading into Tartarus now as Arkandy hits the fourth and final Atom Skip room.
Uploading data.
Arkandy goes for Super Boost, gets it. Ooh. Alright, Arkandy had a very small hiccup in the Hell Run. Manages to get through it though just fine. Ooh, gets not a favorable Emmy spawn. Does a really good job to wait and jump over the Emmy. No, Hobbit, I feel for you so much. Like, that's so annoying when that happens. Hobbit unfortunately failing the super jump, but it's not even because he did it incorrectly. It's just because the Ply decided to just say no. Ooh, Arkandy goes for Hell Pseudo and gets it first try, I think that was. Very good. Haven't seen Ark run in a little bit, so it's exciting to see the things he's been working on and the different things that he's been trying to do. A lot of his practice and playing the game a lot lately has been testing out different unrestricted sinks and testing out hyper missiles. So haven't been able to watch him do full runs in a bit. So having some small issues with Atom Skip. Does end up getting it. I believe that was 4th try. Bold strategy by Hobbit, considering how the Plies have been treating him this run, but ends up working out for him. Hobbit going to be attempting his Atom Skip now. Gets its 2nd try, very nice. So runners briefly doing like a mini high five, one doing Atom Skip, the other doing reverse Atom. So pretty good Caterus from Arkandy. Able to do a bunch of things really clean, and for the most part, first try. Atom Skip really the only big issue for Ark in this section. And Hobbit has also had a pretty good Caterus, aside from again, a few things here and there, but Arkandy just had a little bit of better RNG with some Plies, etc. Also went for the Hell Pseudo as well. So now he's currently making his way through Dyron as Hobbit is on the tram there now. That was weird on from Hobbit. Not like he did something bad, but like it's interesting that the bat just didn't hit him. Like he went for the damage boost, but again, the game just said no. So definitely relatable. The game saying no when you want to do something. Arkandy takes the green Emmy out now. Okay, so yeah, Ark did not go for Professor Stupid then. I did end up missing that. But he's going to be heading to the next section now, going through these tunnels. Hobbit won't be going for them, or for the previously mentioned trick either. Again, don't blame them. Ark are going to be skipping the Missile Plus pack right here. Pretty helpful for Kraid, even more helpful for Drog. We'll see if Hobbit ends up taking those missiles. Yeah, Hobbit does end up grabbing those missiles, so will be helpful for sure. Ark entering this Varia climb now. Varia climb is not super intensive of a section, but it's also really easy for things to go wrong in the section, so it's always nice when it's when you get the optimal movement that you want in there. Professor Stupid is confirmed to not really save any time. That's interesting. Yeah, now I'm wondering what Arkandy is asking. Where's this retime? It would appear that Hobbit feed has gone blank. I'm not sure what ended up happening. To be honest, I thought he was just in a loading screen and that it would come back. but we'll try and get that figured out. We'll try and to get that solved. Alright, we're trying to figure out what happened with Hobbit at the moment, but Arkandy is currently going through Crate, going to be doing these infinite wall jumps to skip the RNG on phase 2. Grabs the diffusion beam now. Hobbit stream starting to come back. Alright, there we go. Hobbit's stream is back as he is fighting Kraid. Arkandy's stream buffered for a bit, and I thought it was gonna crash. We'll use the grapple beam as the timer between the runners, because again, there's not a lot of time separating them, so. Alright, we have a 28:15 grapple time from Arkandy. And again, Hobbit, meanwhile, is just entering Byron, so we'll see the separation between the runners in very small bit of time here. Looks like the runners will briefly high-five on the elevator, one going up, one going down. Ark having some really good RNG, or not RNG, but movement there to get out of the enemy RNG. Hobbit on a 29.49, I believe. So, not maybe like a minute and 45 behind. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the not talking for a bit. My cat was getting into something that he should not have been getting into, so apologize, but we are back. Arkandy is in Berenia now, making his way to Backdoor Flash. Hobbit goes for the hole-in-one, unfortunately is not able to get it. Arkandy gets BDF first try, that's really good, you love to see it. BDF is one of those tricks where it seems like you can either get it first or second try, or it just takes forever to do. So, minimal losses from Arkandy's part right there. Very nice first pseudo. And the second one gets them both with no issue. So Arkandy slowly building a pretty comfortable lead, but at the end there's still a lot of run left. There's still a lot of stuff to nice damage boost from Hobbit. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of enemies, a lot of bosses to fight that could potentially sway things, but as of right now, Ark holding on to, again, a comfy lead. We'll see if Hobbit goes for BDF or if he goes underneath. He is opting to go underneath, so that won't take too much time away from him. Relative to Arkandy is what I mean right there. Ooh, Arkandy almost missing a shot on. Oh, well, maybe actually no. That didn't seem to be an almost missed shot. It looks like he actually was bringing the Emmy closer to him, so he would fall immediately down as opposed to having to flash shift off of the platform. Hobbit unfortunately missing the water bomb jump, but is able to get a second one. Okay, Ark is going to be 2 tanking, not unsurprising. Some of our runners have been doing 2 tanks during the course of this tournament thus far. 2 tanking allows you to, obviously you don't need the 3 energy tanks to complete the game, and to finish the run, but so you're able to save a little bit of time by not grabbing that 3rd E-tank. However, by skipping it, you are electing, you have to be, not electing per se, but you have to be a lot more mindful of the damage that you're tanking, especially in the late game boss fights. You don't have that extra security of that 3rd tank, so something Ark will have to keep in mind as he progresses through the later stages of the run. Ooh, I do not think that Ark is going to be able to get this. Yep, just barely not. QR keep is not necessarily a difficult trick, but it's definitely a... Oh my goodness, he's not able to get the store. The robot is memeing him. No, Ark! Again, like I mentioned, anything can happen in a tournament race. Hobbit just grabbing speed booster, so he'll be making his way to Ferenia now as well. Provided he gets QR keep as well as has a better RNG on that fight, he will pick up some time on Arkandy. Hobbit unfortunately using his spark right there. We'll see if Hobbit elects for 2 tanking as well or grabs the energy tank. He does grab the energy tank. So again, having this 3rd tank is really good security for the late game. Not something that is needed, but again, just the ability to tank more damage in the late game cannot be understated. So runners high-fiving, one... Well, not technically high-fiving, but high-fiving in the sense that one is entering Dyren, or re-entering as one is leaving. Ark goes for the Swag keep. You love to see it. Swag strats always. Alright, Hobbit charging up the QR keep now. Does get the keep. So let's watch this boss fight now. Okay. So, slightly better fight than Ark's. Going for those iframe charging is can be a little hectic sometimes. Arkandy is in Berenia 2 now. This is where this second boss fight that we normally skip is in Berenia 2, where we fight Drog in this category. Ooh, Arkandy going for the hyper keep. Very nice. You love to see it. That is a fun keep. Fun and difficult keep. Drog is a boss fight that has a 1 cycle on him. However, the 1 cycle is... I'm not sure what that was from Arkandy. I'm not sure why he just didn't decide to spark up. Either way, the 1 cycle is a very... not hard, but a little bit technical. But not getting it loses around 20 seconds because you have to wait for Drog to go into his second phase. So we'll see if Ark is able to 1 round right now. Looks like he does have it. Yeah, and Arkandy 1 cycles Drog. Oh no, and Berenia Tower, again, loves memeing people. So, Ark does get up there though with no, well, small issues, but not a big deal. Yeah, Metatron, it looks like he was trying to spark into it. It's kind of like the eye door before Z57 in 100%. You spark into it because it's faster. I had just never seen it before, so that's what I was more meaning to say. Ooh, and Arkandy gets off one of these new new strats for this fight. Found not too long ago. Again, he is 2 tanking, so he has to be more careful of the fight, but does make it out. Yeah, we found that it's very marginally, but it's faster to well, I don't know if it's even faster, actually. I don't want to say anything incorrect, but Ark goes for a pretty swaggy kill and gets it, so. Meanwhile, Hobbit in the Dragaida fight, attempting the 1 cycle. And does not get it. So the setup was looked fine to me, but again, sometimes this game just doesn't work as intended. You're seeing now it's about a 20-second loss because you have to set Drog back up into the state where he can take damage. So Like it's not a intentional 20-second loss. It's just like, darn, that just happened. So. Oh, and both runners having some issues with the Berenia Tower. A good movement from Ark's part now that he is in Elune. This is a pretty cool section normally, a pretty cool but short section of the run. This is just where all of the X are currently being held, as well as the Plasma Beam. You release the X parasites from quarantine, and then this game becomes Metroid Fusion 2, Electric Boogaloo. Good keep from Ark. Oh, unfortunately, Spark's up, so it's not going to be able to use it on the Idor, but that's okay. There's high-fiving once again. A lot of high fives over the course of this run so far from both runners. Ooh, Arkandy with the swag. That was a really cool keep. Ooh, just barely doesn't get caught by that Emmy. Got the bad spawn, but makes it out. Really good job from Ark. Hobbit going through the worst room in the game. Somehow fails the flash chain. That must have been... No, that one too. He must have been too early on both of them. Really, really clean split from Arkandy overall. Ooh, and Hobbit unfortunately doesn't get the shot off, in, so he is also not going to be able to spark into the Idor. we're coming up to another one of these big tricks that could potentially give Hobbit some time back. We do a ledge warp in this category, which saves a good hefty amount of time. Or if you're Arkandy, you can very casually get it first try. You know, it'd be like that, I guess. So Ark is going to be making his way to the spin jump now. And gets the first try ledge warp. That's really good, to put it lightly. Going for this Noya keep. Ooh, jumps very slightly too early. Yeah, it's a tough one for sure. No issues with the Berenia early gravity puzzle for Arkandy. Hobbit making his way to the ledge warp now. We'll see how these this trick goes for Hobbit. Okay, that's it, a 7th try, which, to be honest, is a little bit more typical. Oh, and Art flashes, or not Art, Hobbit flashes out of the morph ball, so he loses his ledge warp. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. You hate when that happens. You get the ledge warp, and unfortunately, you lose it. Arkandy now in Frozen Artaria. One of the more fun movement sections of the game. Really clean kill from Arkandy. Both runners taking out Chozo soldiers right now. Ooh, Hobbit almost getting the Noya keep. Not quite though. Ooh, Ark trying to short boost this. Almost got her, just didn't get the nice. Almost got the short boost, but didn't slide in time. Or slid a little late, I should say. Or a little early. Dang, I cannot talk today. Pretty good section overall for Arkandy. Hobbit, meanwhile, heading to, into Berenian now to get his gravity suit. Excuse me. Oh no, Hobbit! Oh, that feels so bad. He was just slightly too high and is not able to get that spark off. Oh my gosh, you hate to see it, you really do. Good Z57 fight from Arkandy. Nice. Ark keeps the keep all the way through. Again, the runners are going to be not necessarily high-fiving, but like kind of slightly high-fiving. Lots of almost high fives from the runners today. Hobbit does get the key, but wasn't able to get the store, so does have to bomb jump up. Good fight from Arkandy. So Arkandy's entering Golzuna. Golzuna is normally one of these other big potential time saves in the run. Ooh, I think Ark realized he didn't have a store sparked right there. Spark stored, I'm sorry. Okay. Really good save from Arkandy. Save from Ark. Hobbit dealing with Z57 as Arkandy's heading to Hanubia. He'll only be on Hanubia for a small little bit. For heading to Ferenia, but that's where he's heading at the moment. really, really clean movement from Arkandy right now. Wow. Hobbit grabbing the screw attack, so he'll be heading back to Berenia now to deal with the twins. Oh my goodness, Arkandy jumps into the Emmy and then parries it. No big deal. Wow. Way to go, Art, for keeping your cool there. Again, you never know what's gonna happen in a tournament setting during these runs, so really good job to stay cool on Ark's part. Oh my god, and he one cycles SQ. Oh, no big deal. Just casually one cycles SQ. Hobbit dealing with the Berenia twins. Art dealing with the Ferenia twins with no issue. Art is schmoving at the moment. Hobbit just getting back to Berenia. I'm sorry, Gavarin. And will be going for Z57 now. Nice. All I gotta say to that. Normally what you do in Hundo. Arkandy must not have been able to get the store of the Spartan going for the charge missiles there to break the shell. Hobbit not opting to use the cross bombs in the cross bomb puzzle room. Oh, he flash shifted. Fascinating. A decision for sure. Archer going for this kill. Oh my god, Arkandy! You madman, what are you doing? That was a kill of all time, indeed. Yeah, that's a good question, Ark. I have no idea. Oh, it doesn't get the cross-bomb keep either. Or not cross-bomb keep, I'm sorry. The, spin jump keep. Hobbit is just now entering, so much action with the, Wave Emmy fight. Hobbit is now entering Ferenia. He'll be making his way to SQ before going to the Wave Emmy himself. Ooh, okay, so Hobbit went for the optimal 2 cycle, but ends up getting it in 3. I don't know what happened there, but somehow Ark didn't get that keep off. Or not keep, the spark. Good fight on the Gold Soldier from Arkandy. Hobbit is entering the... oh my goodness, misses the spark! Okay, safe? This is a race of all time. Very cool keep from Arkandy. Haven't been able to figure that one out yet, but still a cool keep. And we'll see Arkandy's Ravenbeak fight now. Okay, gets gold skip. Wow, Arkandy's weave is so fast. Hobbit gets to keep out of the wave Emmy. I'm sorry to say that I missed his kill. Arkandy gets a parry. Raven Beach should be pretty close to dead at this point with this weave. Out of missiles. Arkandy's gonna release the power bomb just for safety. Really good fight from Ark. Clean escape so far from Arkandy. Good fight from Hobbit. Alright, Ark is going for Arc Spark. And gets it no problem. Oh my god, doesn't matter if he has Space Jump or not. The trick is a lot harder to do without Space Jump, but it's not called Arc Spark for nothing. With a final race time of 1:17:58, Arkandy is going to be the winner of this race. Hobbit, meanwhile, is going to be making his way to the gold Chozo fight right now. No, yeah, Metatron, it is very possible. Just a lot harder to do without Space Jump. Hobbit entering Itarash now. We'll see how this fight goes for Hobbit as well. Does get gold skip, good. Oh, he's gonna get hit on this one. I stand corrected. It ends up taking the counter. Probably didn't need to, but Raven Beach should be dead or close to dead after this, yep. Good fight. Alright, Hobbit gets through Raven Beach X, so we will now be going through the final escape now. Love to see that one. Hobbit finishes with a final race time of 1:24:02. GG's to both runners. See if we can get both runners in for a post-match interview. All right. All right, and now, cool, looks like we have both runners here.
What's up?
Hello, Hobbit and Arkandy. GG's on your race.
That's certainly a word for it.
Yeah, GG's Fortify.
Yeah.
And of course, GG's Hobbit.
Yeah. GG's
Yeah.
anyway. You know?
Was a pretty good race. A lot of high fiving was done over the course of this race. So yeah, GG's to both of you. I wanted to ask how you guys thought the race went for you.
Not fantastic. I was doing okay up to like flash shift. I was like 10 seconds behind PB even after the tragedy that was elevator deboost and early Kataris. But it just got worse after that. Drog and then making my super missile split longer. I did hit Hecathon boost though, so it's not a complete loss.
Yeah, that is fair.
Oh man, I think I could be the rest of the day here describing how bad my run was.
You know,
but
I'm glad we're
Oh, yeah,
on
go
the
on.
same page here. I'm glad we're both on the same page here.
oh man, my early game wasn't great. My Corpius actually took forever. I got locked out. Like I got hit by the tail in phase 2, so I was
Mhm.
out. I wasn't able to hit the head for a few seconds, so that was bad. My
Mhm.
cloak suit was bad. My Jehudi skip was bad. Oh man. Like my early game was not very good. Cateries Daron was alright. After Morph Ball it was kind of okay too. But things got sour after Speed Booster. My QR bot was super bad. Drug wasn't too bad, but I messed up the speed keep up there. I messed after the mid game, after like super missiles, I just messed up the rest of the game. Everything like I barely got the speed keeps I wanted. It's just freak accident after freak accident. I got this one where I was so upset with my movement, I accidentally flash shifted into the wave Emmy's central unit, so that didn't go very well.
I've been there
Yeah,
before.
I was wondering what happened there. Chad ended up pointing out that it was you flash
Yeah.
shifted in. So, well, things happen. You never know what's going to happen in a tournament race. You know.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good one though. I'm glad I was able to do comms for it. Let's take a look at the brackets moving forward. Starting with you, Ark.
Yeah, who's up next?
Looks like you will be facing off against Exception next. So, how are you feeling about that potential race?
I'm not sure what times Exception has. I think is it like around 117s or so, 18s maybe. I don't know.
think so, yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah.
It's like 118s, 119s, I think.
18s. Okay. Well, I gotta watch out for that. I feel like this run's a one. Oh, it's almost a 118. Jeez. I will say that's like about the worst times I could expect to have in this category is like around this time, really. So I just have to not play this kind of run, and maybe I can win.
Understandable. And then Hobbit, it looks like you will be dropping into the losers bracket. The
Yep.
losers bracket power, though.
Huge.
Looks like you'll be going off against.
I think it's gonna be Ed. I believe. Last time I checked.
No, not Ed. It looks like you're going into the round 2, but it's as of now, I don't know. Just looking at the bracket, I don't know who you would be playing against.
Let's see. Let me pull this.
Oh,
thing up.
actually, no. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah, it is going to be against Ed.
Cool.
So that will be a
That sounds
very
like a fun
exciting
race.
matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can put together like a really solid, like no egregious errors run, I'm looking at like I think potentially like a mid 120. Just solely based on the fact that my elevator deboost in my PB is terrible, my crate in my PB is god awful, and I got caught by the blue Emmy. Like I golded blue Emmy this run, and I saved 26 seconds compared to PB.
Oh, wow.
I fell in the mushroom room and then also just got caught by the blue Emmy, so it was tough.
Yeah, I mean, happens.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely a lot of opportunity for improvement in terms of PB. I just need to kind of shore up some of my execution on stuff because a lot of things are going pretty well in practice, but not necessarily translating into these race runs, I keep having like bad grades. Which actually, this run, my grade was okay. My phase 1 was not great. I've been trying to really implement Charlie's, but I feel like other than Drog, my boss fights were pretty good. So
Yeah, I mean, understandable. So it'll be a good race when
For
that
sure.
ends up coming around. But yeah, both are still in it, so GG's to both of you, and
Yeah,
best of
GGs.
luck in your future races. Is there anything that either of you wanted to say before we end for the day?
Just want to say thanks for the comms, and I hate up to unmorph. It made me miss ledge warp, and I'm really upset about it. It's my favorite trick.
Yeah, it happens again.
It
Never know what's gonna happen.
it certainly does, my man.
I just want to say for how bad my run went, actually, I'm pretty happy I got to try a few backups that I'd never tried before. So, for instance, that one at Blue Amy, I was about to get into the central unit room, and the enemy was there, so I got frozen. But I was able to back it up with a diagonal spark, which I'd never actually done that in a run, so that was kind of cool.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Also, Ark, I mean, the trick has your name on it for a reason. Fantastic
Right.
job with the spin jump, Arc Spark.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Obviously,
Actually,
significantly harder to do without space jump. So
yeah, it's not too much harder, but it's different. Like if you're not used to playing spin boost, it's gonna feel very weird. Actually, the first person to nail that with spin boost was
Yep.
Noyazaki. He's
That makes a lot
he's
of
world
sense.
record contender. Actually, holds world record right now for this category, I think.
Noya
So,
is
yeah.
a monster. So
Yeah, big shout outs to the guy. I may have come up with the arc spark, but he did it first with spin boost.
I remember watching that and going, "Did he just Arc Spark without space jump?" All right, you guys.
Right. Also, GG's Hobbit. That was a fun
Yeah,
race.
GG's Arc.
Yes, yes. All right. So that's going to do it for this race today. There are more races today later on in the day, so don't miss those. If you want to follow the runners, here's going to be their links. They're both very, very good runners. I highly encourage you to follow them. And then if you enjoyed the comms today, I encourage you to follow me. I have a match in this tournament coming up tomorrow. Wait, today's Saturday. Tomorrow, yeah. And it's early. It'd be like that.
True.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you later in the day for more Metroid Dread races. But until then, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next mission. Have a good one, everyone.